The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, Ember.
Here comes a woman who many are saying is the future of the women's division, Ember Moon.
Forget the future, Michael. I'd like to call Ember Moon the present. Ember Moon is a joy to watch, guys.
Ember possesses one of the most devastating and breathtaking signature moves in the business, the Eclipse. Her opponents had better watch out.
What an ovation! It's boss time! Here comes Sasha!
And her opponent, from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks!
Stephanie McMahon brought Charlotte, Becky Lynch, and Sasha Banks to WWE, and those three women changed the course of history as we know it today.
Yeah, Sasha Banks has been a trailblazer. She has been at the forefront of that change. In fact, Sasha's career-long motto, be so good, they can't ignore you.
Corey, I don't understand what your issues are with Sasha Banks. She's one of the all-time greats.
You ever talk to her?
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle, one-on-one, mano-a-mano.
The only thing that would make this match more enjoyable to watch would be if I was calling it without you two bozos interrupting me.
Drop, big time! Oh my God, shoulder breaker!
That could cause long-term damage.
Oh, nasty impact.
Sasha Banks not looking her best right now, but you certainly cannot count her out yet.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
Her opponent clearly wants to prove a point tonight, and you know what? I think it's working.
Watching Ember Moon the past few years, Corey, one thing I've learned is that her drive to succeed may be unmatched.
I don't disagree, Cole. It's that drive that makes her so hard to defeat and nearly impossible to game plan for. How do you prepare for a woman who refuses to lose?
Oh my gosh, surfboard leg breaker.
And Ember Moon, too quick.
As Corey mentioned, preparing for Ember is not easy, especially given that she has no quit in her. But that said, Byron, perhaps replicating what Shayna Baszler did to Ember at TakeOver New Orleans would be a good approach.
Well, as vicious as it may sound, if Ember refuses to quit, you might have no other choice than to render her unconscious, much like Shayna did.
Thunderous slam.
Right to the face.
Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
Yeah, I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year.
Oh, right to the back.
If I could reinforce what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's NXT Women's Championship victory, what made it so impressive, in my opinion, is that she had to defeat not one, but 3 other women to capture the gold.
That's right, it was at TakeOver War Games where Ember Moon turned back Nikki Cross, Peyton Royce, and Kairi Sane to become NXT Women's Champion.
With action like this, it's no wonder Raw has been around as long as it has.
Wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon.
Bad news for the Boss. More often than not, that marks the end of the match.
Well, this will damage your back.
Boom, what impact! Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a while. Oh. And Ember Moon, too quick.
Got the leg hooked. The ultimate driver.
Good night.
Blast! Oh, this is dangerous right here. She's got something in mind.
She can't take much more of this.
Incoming.
What a hurricanrana.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now.
Nailed it.
And Sasha Banks pops the shoulder up.
She's still in this one. Now let's just hope Banks has enough stamina to pull through. Oh, breakneck speed. What a hurricanrana.
She's in control.
Check out Sasha Banks here. Oh, wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon.
Bad news for the Boss.
Looks like she wants to win early. How did she kick out?
Just needs to do more damage.
When it comes to Ember Moon, one thing's for certain, guys. She made an instant impact, handily beating Billie Kay in her first ever match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2.
Oh, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
Ooh, what impact. I have to agree with what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's debut. She made her presence felt on day one and never looked back, beating some pretty big names in the process.
Yeah, anytime you could say you defeated the likes of Shayna Baszler and Ruby Riott, you know you're legit.
She's calling for it.
This could be the one that ends her.
She's licking her chops. Stunner! Stunner!
This one is over. Peanuts are usually served when you take to the air like that.
Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon is that she can overcome any adversity thrown her way.
Yeah, I think she proved that most in 2017 when she was sidelined for several weeks due to a shoulder injury, but eventually returned to capture the NXT Women's Championship later that same year.
Suplex! A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle. I see where she's going with this.
She hits here, this match is over.
Ember Moon is getting ready. Now that's a display of excellent ring awareness.
Nicely done.
A surprising reversal from Sasha Banks.
Tying up the legs now.
Oh, looking for the surfboard. Oh, continuing to punish them. And here we go now. Elbow drop. Looks like she wants to beat her inside the ring.
Targeting the back. Very effective.
If she gets in attack mode, look out. You gotta believe this one's over.
Handstand. Wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon.
Bad news for the Boss.
This could do it. singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Hooked up and...
Here comes Sasha Banks. She better do something fast. Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
What a strike.
Harsh impact.
Boom!
Beautiful technique.
Scoop slam!
All measured up.
That kick will stop you in your tracks.
Oh, look at it. And look at trouble. Wow, Sasha Banks just got flattened.
The boss is in trouble. This might be it.
Oh, my.
Oh, what an enziguri right in the ear.
Sasha Banks in a little bit of trouble now.
I'd say a lot of trouble.
Nothing she can't fire back from, though.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
Well, there's still plenty of match to go here, guys. Unless something crazy happens, I don't envision this being the end of the road for her. Drop kick hits the mark.
Face crusher.
Look at her go.
She might have it.
I don't think this is going to do it.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
She's clearly not getting paid by the hour.
What's coming next?
She's able to get out of the way there. Boom, what impact! Mindbuster! What a stomp! Good grief! Seems like Sasha Banks is losing ground. At this point, it's fair to wonder how much more she has to give here tonight.
It looks to me, guys, like she may have underestimated her opponent here tonight, and now she's paying for it.
One of these women has to pull away here eventually. At this point, it looks like it might just be her opponent.
And there's the reversal from Sasha Banks. Oh, my God! Sasha Banks!
She's starting to fight out, guys.
And she lets her free.
But the damage was certainly done, Michael.
What's this, Corey?
I think they're looking for the Romero special.
Oh, no, it's over.
There it is.
Perhaps thinking something else here.
Not sure why, though, Michael. She seemed to have it really cinched in.
Watching Ember Moon the past few years, Corey, one thing I've learned is that her drive to succeed may be unmatched.
I don't disagree, Cole. It's that drive that makes her so hard to defeat and nearly impossible to game plan for. How do you prepare for a woman who refuses to lose?
She dodges that one. As Corey mentioned, preparing for Ember is not easy, especially given that she has no quit in her. But that said, Byron, perhaps replicating what Shayna Baszler did to Ember at TakeOver New Orleans would be a good approach.
Well, as vicious as it may sound, if Ember refuses to quit, you might have no other choice than to render her unconscious, much like Shayna did.
Sasha Banks sees a hole.
Yeah, but can she take advantage of this opening?
Ooh, right to the back. Sasha Banks is just one step ahead tonight.
Boss rolling on all cylinders. Oh, man, Ember Moon is really feeling the pressure.
And she's knocked off her feet.
I think that one caught her by surprise, Michael. Oh, man, Ember Moon is really feeling the pressure.
Sasha Banks sees a hole.
Yeah, but can she take advantage of this opening? You got him. Penny in predicament. There's the pinfall and the victory.